Okay, so go ahead and take a comfortable seat back at your mat. Okay, and always love sitting up on top of something so that it gives you some space to bring your lower back into a really good curve. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, and just think of the inhale and the exhale in our body. Talk about two truths being available to us at both times. When we inhale, our diaphragm drops down, which makes room for the space of the air that we bring in our body. And when we exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and rises, bringing that air out of our body. So there's always this symbiotic relationship with the breath in and out. So let's find that relationship now. Bring your breath in and let it go. And do that again. Inhale and let it go. And just imagine someone has a string on the back of your head, right at the roof of your mouth, the palate of your mouth. Just draw that back a little bit. Okay, as we do this, I want you to think about the space in your spinal column. Okay, so the space, not just the column of your spine, but in the middle of that is kind of a void, a void that allows precious nerves to be fed throughout the body, that provides fluid to allow the synapses of our thoughts into our body. Feel the openness there, and then let that expand to the sides of your body, right from the middle to the sides, and now the front of your body. And then the back of your body. And while all these things are happening, they're all happening at the same time. Many truths begin. Just go ahead and let your eyes open. Feel the tallness of your spine. You're going to take your fingertips and bring them right onto the collarbone, right above the collarbone. Okay, and I want you just to push down with the fingers on the collarbone, and then lift your head up to the ceiling, your ceiling. Okay, and then from here, you're starting to feel the scaling muscles of the neck. These are actual muscles that help us breathe. Okay, they keep us lifted. So always thinking about keeping the chin at least parallel to the ground. And now make little circles with your chin so you can feel the scaling muscles stretch and support at the same time. Okay, and then look over to your right, and you can feel that tug on your left side, and then make little circles here. You feel that under your chin, under the soft part of the base of your head, and then over to the other side. And then make those circles here. You feel that pull on your right side. And not something we typically stretch a lot, but so important to know the physiology, that it all comes together to help us breathe. And just bring your head forward again. Let the hands rest onto your legs. And we're going to start our practice today on our bellies. Okay, so that's why I have my mat like this. So go ahead and take yourself onto your belly and bring yourself into Sphinx pose. So draw yourself down and lift yourself up into Sphinx pose. So elbows are directly under the shoulders. Okay, and you're just kind of loosening the grip of your buttocks. And then stay here for another 2 breaths. And as you breathe, I want you to take the inhale to the body. So go ahead and inhale and exhale. Okay, so the interesting part of breath on your belly is that the belly can't push out. So the spine has to move up. Inhale again. Exhale. Nice. And now in this position, I'd like you to think about cat and cow. Okay, so start rounding the spine, tuck the chin in, and then drawing the spine back down and look up. And then take that cat again and cow. Okay, so it's not a big cat and cow, but it's certainly one that isolates the lower spine, gives your hips something to be stable with, and at the same time, gives the middle and upper spine kind of freedom on its own. Tuck the chin in and then release. Just pause here for a breath. Okay, and then walk your elbows over to the right side. So walk your elbows to the right side. Have a look over your right shoulder. And now when you breathe into the left rib cage. Unknit the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then do that again. Big inhale. Exhale. And then walk yourself back to center. Pause here. You're going to stack your hands or make some fists with your hands and just draw your head to the earth. And then take your right knee up to your right hip on the ground. So your right inner foot is on the ground. This is just a really gentle hip opener. Okay, just feel as you inhale, feel the drop of your left hip and do your best to release the glute on the right. Okay, inhale here again. Exhale. Nice. And then from here, okay, you're going to bring your hands under your shoulders. Keep your knee where it is for now. Okay, really gently push yourself up, up, up. You got to use your arms for this. Okay, and then walk yourself back. As you come back, that right leg extends out. Now we find ourselves in perfect position for gate pose. Right hand on the thigh, left arm reaches up, and then slide yourself over to gate pose. Okay. Inhale here again, expanding through the rib cage. Exhale. Nice. And then come all the way back. Right. Now you're going to grab the back of that right leg, pull it in, bend the knee here. Okay. Now the toe is pointing out in the same direction as the knee. And we're coming into like a little mini warrior two. Okay. So go ahead, take the arms and increase your wingspan. Stay here for a breath. Exhale. Okay, just feel the power of where you are. Okay, big breath in. Exhale. Good. Arms float up again. Okay, now you're going to keep the leg exactly where it is. As we reach forward with the hands, you're going to take the hands, walk them forward again, and watch that knee drop itself back down onto the earth, back into that easy hip opener here. Take a breath in and exhale. Right. And then bring that right leg together with the left. Okay. Come back into a sphinx position. Stay here for a breath. Let's take a couple cats and cows here again. Inhale, exhale, and then do that again. Inhale, exhale, and then walk your way over to the other side. Okay. So we're looking over our left shoulder now. And as you inhale, widen the right rib cage. Exhale, using your breath, remember, as a tool. Inhale, exhale, and then float yourself back to center. Okay, go ahead and stack your hands again. Drag the left knee up now, up to the top of the where the hip is. Okay, and then just let yourself rest here again. Try to loosen both sides of the glutes and feel the heaviness of your left femur bone, your left thigh bone. Stay here for a breath. Exhale. Okay, and then once again, you're going to bring your hands under your shoulders. You're going to use your upper body to push yourself up and away. That's a big push up, right? And then walk yourself back, 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 extending now the left leg as you come up, up, up. Reach up with the right arm and then take gate pose fully, all the way up and over. Take a breath in here, look up with the heart. Exhale and release the arm. Okay, now take that leg, bring it in, bend it, open it up so the toes pointing out the same way that the knee is drawn. And then take the arms to little mini warrior two. Okay, take a breath in here. Exhale. Nice. Draw the arms up again. Yeah. And then lean forward again. Bring your hands to your mat. Walk yourself back up, up, up. Keep the knee bent. It drops down, and we come back into that really easy hip opener here. Sometimes we call this half frog. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then from here, we're going to lift ourselves up again. Bring the legs back together again. Bring your hands under your shoulders and then draw yourself up into a tabletop position. Okay. And in tabletop, you're just going to take your full on cat and cow. Okay. So go ahead and draw the belly in, drop the chin, roll the spine, and then draw yourself back up, pick up the tailbone. Okay, do this a few more times. Roll through the spine, drop the belly, look up, and then come back into tabletop. Okay, from here, if you have your blocks and you want to use them for downward facing dog, please do, because that's where we're going. Okay, so you bring your hands either on the blocks or you keep them on the ground. I'm going to use my blocks today. And I'm going to lift up and come into your first downward facing dog. This downward facing dog asks you to feel, notice, and draw your heels to the back of your room here. Okay, as you pedal the heels back and forth, I want you to feel the draw of the length of your legs, especially your calves. Then roll up onto the balls of your feet, send your thigh bones back. Try to draw your heart closer to your thighs and then draw your heels down. A really nice glimpse of your upcoming hamstring stretch. From here, you'll bend the knees. Okay, we'll take the left leg up, 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 extend it to three-legged dog, and then bend it and lift it. I want you to feel the whole openness of the left hip again. Okay, foot is dangling. There's a long braid of hair all the way down. Imagine that, just dangling, even if you don't have long hair. And then bring the knees together. Okay, pause. Look forward. You can either come onto the right knee and swing that left leg forward, or you can swing the left leg forward from here. Toe heel the left foot out. Okay. And then drop the back heel as we rise up, up, up to warrior one. Okay. So the back foot's on the slant, rib cage comes forward. Let's inhale the arms, reach them up. Exhale, draw yourself down deep into the legs. If you want to toe heel that out a little bit, go ahead. Keep the rib cage long and open. Good. Now lift up the back heel. Okay. And then bring the heel to the back of the room. So you're rotating on the ball of the foot into a lunge. Okay. Stay here for a breath. Come and open up to goddess arms, wide open goddess arms. Take those arms, draw them down. So from the elbow, you're just going to move the fingers down and then draw yourself forward and lengthen the arms. Inhale, lift again. Good. Open the arms up. Keep the arms up. Take the hands, draw them down again. Okay, so big rotation through the head of your arm bone into the body. Good. And then reach down again. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale, open to goddess. Good. Drop the fingers, keep the elbows lifted. Draw yourself down. Pause here. Take your right hand on the ground or the block, and your left arm will come into a twisted lunge. And stay here. Keep the legs pulling apart. Okay. Imagine the length through the spine. Good. And then bring the hand back down. Bend the back knee and step forward now into your first forward fold. Okay, give yourself a little movement as you lift up, pick up the tailbone, wiggle yourself back down again. Stay here for a breath. Exhale. Nice. So we're going to come onto the other side. Just bend the knees. Okay, stay here for a breath. Keep the right foot where it is. Send the left leg back now. And you're going to rise up into warrior one again on this side. Okay, keep yourself lifted nice and tall. Exhale. Nice. Lift the heel. Okay, and then turn on the ball of the foot to come into lunge on this side. Open the arms up to goddess again. Lift through the heart. Keep your elbows in the same height as your shoulders again. Come into kind of like a reverse goddess. And then exhale, reach down. Inhale, lift up. Okay, it's almost like we're rotating around an axis of the body. Open up. Good. Draw the fingers down. Reach down. Inhale, lift again. Okay, one more time. Open up through the whole of your front body. Drop the fingers again. Slide them down again. Stay here. Left hand on the floor or your block. Right arm comes up into that twisted lunge again. Okay, feel the heat in your body. It's getting hotter. Nice. And then take the arms back. You're going to take that front leg back to downward facing dog. Okay, so come back here. Inhale, paddle the heels. Good. Stay here for a breath. From here, you're going to take the right leg up to three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Okay, create space in that whole right side body. Maybe lift your knee up a little higher. And again, feel the braid of your spine all the way down your skull and downwards. Breath in, exhale. Nice. Bring the feet together and just come to downward facing dog. Okay, pedal your heels here, create space. Good. And then bend your knees and look forward. Walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Walk up if you need to. Hands to your thighs. Bend your knees. Push into your feet. Root to rise. Come all the way up, up, up. Tall mountain. And then drop yourself down to Uttanasana, chair or intense pose. Okay. Feel yourself finding strength in the legs. Take a breath in here. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. If you want a little bit more, you can take the arms, reach up into intense pose full. Okay, so the arms are going to create a little more tension. Take the left arm over to the right thigh. Open the arm up, up, up. Take that twist here. Really nice sensation. Good. Take the arms, swoop them up, reach up again. Exhale, right arm to the outside of the left leg. Take the arm back. Breathe. Good. And then scoop up again. Push into the feet. Root to rise. Take the arms, bring them all the way to the back body. Push the hips forward. Open the heart. And release. Okay. Let the arms just swing, the legs just swing. Go ahead and grab a drink now. It's a good time to grab a drink as we move through the practice in just a little more of standing postures. Right. All right, coming back to the tops of our mat. Okay, I want you to once again find the sensation of your feet. Okay, so lift and separate your toes. Drop each toe down onto the earth like they're pushing a button. Okay, feel the arch of your foot exaggerate as the movement comes up the legs, and that becomes your energy center. Okay, and then that energy center moves up through the pelvic floor, into the lungs, yeah, right into the top of your shoulders, on the roof of the mouth and the head. Come back to that notion of the narrow passage of the spine. Okay, think that you've got a perfectly rounded spine where it needs to be, in the lower spine, in the back of your head. Okay, finding the map of your body. Nice. We're going to take your hands to heart center, have a little seat. Okay, working in through some balance here. Just push down, down, down. Now inhale the arms to goddess arms. So reach and open them. Stay low here. Stay low here. Take the right elbow and arm, bring it in front of your face, and then open it up here. Take the left elbow and arm to the front of the face, and then back again. Good. Bring the hands back to heart center. Okay. And then push into your right leg, pick up your left heel, lift yourself up, 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 and then draw yourself down again. Okay. Push into your left, pick up your right, lift your right knee, and then back down again. Okay. We're going to add. Okay. You're going to pick up the left, come into goddess arms, watch something that's not moving, and then come back down again. Push into the left, pick yourself up, take the right knee up, and back down again. Adding on again, push into the right, lift the left, hold it, hold it. Keep your eye on the prize. Take your right elbow in front of your face again, take it out, and then draw yourself back again. Okay, just small movements. Push into the left, lift the right, stare at something that's not moving. Left elbow comes towards your face, back out again, down. One more time. Push up into the left, pick up the right, open up. Left elbow in front of the face, back out again, slide down. Last time. Push into the right, lift the left best you can. Bring the right elbow and hand in, open it up, and slide yourself back down again. Exhale, fold forward completely. Have your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and fold forward. Hands on the ground or your block. We're going to come into just passing through a flow. Bend the elbows, scoop yourself down and up. Come into your cobra. Okay. And then push yourself up off your knees, send the hips back, curl the toes under, come up to downward facing dog again. Okay. And then you're going to bend the knees and look forward. We're going to take the left foot forward into a lunge. And then we're going to transform this into a warrior two. So the back foot now parallel to the end of the mat. And we're going to wake ourselves all the way up now into a full grown up warrior two. Okay. At the beginning, we had a little baby warrior two. Now he's all grown up. Take the knee, bring it out. Squeeze the back glute to really find the stability here. Take a breath in, exhale. Nice. And then from here, take the right arm, draw it up as the left arm comes up. Find your shin here. And then open up your body. And then extend the front leg and lean back into your triangle, Trikonasana. Okay. And as you lift through the heart, feel a little bit of an expansion here. So it's a really strong posture, keeps us very grounded. At the same time, we're very expanded, right? Two things could be true at the same time. Take a breath in, exhale. Nice. Put a bend in that knee. Open the arms up again to warrior two. Extend the front leg, bring both toes forward. Now we're in this big wide star, right? Like the Da Vinci Man. Take the arms, keep them wide, bend the knees slightly, reach the torso about a third of the way down. Okay, pause here, brace the core. Take the left arm, draw it down, bring the right arm up into a twisted forward fold. Breath in, exhale. Nice. Bring both hands onto the ground. Okay. Then walk yourself back up to the top of your mat, back into a lunge. Bend the back knee, step forward again, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Bend the knees, push into the feet, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, fold forward. Bend the knees, hands to the ground, walk, step, or jump back into high or low lunge. Bend your elbows. We're going to flow through this, come into cobra, and then back you go. Downward facing dog. Good. Stay here for a breath. Bend the knees, look forward. It is your right leg now that comes forward, and we prepare for warrior two. Drop the back foot. Fire up the right leg. Float yourself up, up, up. Come into your second warrior. Stay here for a breath. Presence is what warrior two teaches us. Teaches us to scan. Okay, we see above, we see around us all kinds of truths. Good. And from here, reach forward, take your shin, lift the arm up again, pause here, lean back, extend the front leg, lean back more, stay that expansive self that you are. Good. Bend the knee, roll yourself back up into second warrior. Bring the toes forward again, wide open again. A little bend in the knees. Slide the body forward. Now the right arm comes down, the left arm comes up into a wide angle forward fold with a twist. Okay, stay here for a breath. Exhale. Nice. Hand comes down. Okay. Bend the knees, walk yourself up to your thighs, roll yourself up, up, up again, roll through the shoulders. Okay. Toe heel the feet together or jump to the center and then give yourself a little shake. Okay. We're going to come into that wildly wonderful hamstring exercise. So either take your third block, okay, and you don't want the block to be too big. You're going to need two blocks though, because we're going to two other hand-free blocks. So if you don't have a third block, a towel, okay, rolled up nice and tight, you're going to bring that towel, okay, or blanket or whatever it is that you have. You're going to bring it just at the top of your mat, and I'm going to use my blocks, but I'm going to put them on the small ends of the block. Okay. So from here onto your towel or your block or your book, you're going to walk the balls of your feet on the blocks or on whatever it is that you have, your apparatus. Just standing here, bend your knees and feel that creeping up into the calves. A nice stretch there. Take a breath in. Exhale. Nice pause. Okay, you're going to bend the knees more and start to lean forward. Bend the knees more, start to lean forward. Okay, take your hands onto your blocks now. Slide the left leg back. Now the right foot is staying where it is. Walk your blocks back enough so that you can extend the front leg. Okay, so we're basically in pyramid pose here. Trust me when I tell you, take that left foot out a little bit because you want to be on railroad tracks, okay? Now from here, dig the right heel down and then dig the right heel back. Okay, sense that whole opening in the back of the leg. If you can lift the tailbone a little more and draw the heart on top of the thigh, you do that. Okay, from here, walk your hands over to your right block. Okay, so now we're coming into the IT band for that stretch. Nice stretch for the back too. Take a breath in. Keep pushing the heel down and back in that front leg. Nice. Float yourself back to center. Okay, bend the knees, step in with the back foot, step back with the front foot, hands on your thighs, roll yourself up, up, up again, and give yourself a shake. Okay. How yummy was that? So yummy. We get another side. Yay. Okay. So left foot on your towel, your book, your block, whatever it is. Okay. But the ball of your foot is above your heel on that side. Step out with the right. So you have your feet on railroad tracks. We're going to take that forward flow again. Okay, just come back and then step back a little more with that back leg. Lengthen the front leg as best you can. Okay, remember your blocks are keeping you safe, keeping you honest. Take the heel of that front foot now, push it down, and then take the heel, push it down and back. Let the head and shoulders float down. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so we can be strong, which we're doing with the work of grounding us, but stretchy by pushing that heel down and back. Stay with the leg tense like that, and then walk over to the left block. Okay, just pause here, feel that sensation. Exhale. Nice. Come back to center, pause. Okay, bend the knees, step in with the front back foot, step back with the front foot, bend the knees, roll yourself all the way up, up, up. Give yourself a little shake. Whew. Okay, I have had such great feedback from that stretch and so many emails and texts that I've gotten. You can pack that one up and remember it, because what that did is it prepared us, okay, for big, strong posture called half moon. Okay, so it's very similar to what we've done, and you're going to take it in any way, shape, or form you can. I'm going to give you lots of options. Okay, we'll start again with our blocks in front of us. Okay, and just stepping kind of in the middle of the blocks, bend your knees, grab onto your blocks. Okay, keep the right foot where it is, send the left leg back, very much what we just did. Now you've created a little tripod with your front foot and the two blocks. Once again, dig the heel in and then dig it back, and then push your whole foot on the ground. Okay, from here, with that kind of power, lift the back heel, move the body forward. Okay, you can stay here. This is just a really strong lift through the chest, pushing down, rooting down with that front foot. You can also turn this into, okay, half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Take the right block, move it about 45 degrees from where it is, out and up. Okay, because we want to lengthen the armpit to the hip, then pick up that back leg. You can stay here. Okay, it's a variation of warrior three. Just make sure your hips are pointing downwards, toe pointing downwards. Okay, if you'd like, start to turn that top foot out, 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 balance on that front leg, take the arm and do your best to reach up. Look at something that's not moving and expand into half moon. Okay, you got lots of options. You do what works for you. Beautiful breath in. Exhale. Remember, you can always turn back into this warrior three. Still a lot of work, still very expansive. Good. From wherever you are, bring your hips back to the mat. Bend that top leg, step in. Excuse me, bend the knees, roll yourself up, up, up. And release, give it a shake. Well done. Okay, no matter how you executed that, okay, I know you did your best, right? That's all you want. You always want the best that you can do. Okay, so we'll take our blocks, we're gonna do it on the other side. Bring the blocks again right in front of you. Okay, and then we're gonna bend the knees and tilt forward again. Grab the small ends of your block. So they're high, they're on the high end. Okay, now step back with the right foot. Step back with the right foot and come back to kind of that pyramid pose again. Dig that front heel down and back. Lift up the chest and then draw it down. Just stay in that stretch for another breath. Good. Now from here, we're going to lift off that back heel, bring the body forward, move that left block about 45 degrees away. You can stay here. It's a good stretch. It's a good grounding of that front leg. From here, if you want to pick up that back foot, if you're staying here in Warrior 3-ish, drop the toe and the hip. Keep the head and shoulders away from the heels. If you'd like to turn this, slowly start to turn the hips to stack, and then maybe take that arm up, up, up. We can be big, expansive, and we can be strong. Stay here for another breath. Exhale. Nice. Look down at the ground. Take your hand back down, toe back down, step in, draw the knee down, draw the other knee down. Okay. And then just come and sit on your heels just for a few breaths here. Exhale. And do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, keeping the chin parallel to the ground. And it's just settling back into the whole body. The whole body. Nice. Okay, and you're going to release this. They're going to ask you to come onto your back bodies, okay, for a little bit of stretch before we go into Shavasana. Okay, so we're going to take the feet out wide and just draw your spine on the ground. Okay, lay your spine on the ground nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay, and then all you're going to do is anchor your shoulders, and send your knees over to the left side. Okay, pause here, inhale, exhale. And then come back to center, right? And then over to the other side. Right? Pause here, inhale, exhale. And then back to center. Okay, release. Take the right knee into the chest and then just expand the left leg. Make the left leg long. So come into wind relieving pose. Push the thigh into the belly. Tuck your chin in. Good. Drop that foot on the ground. And then take the other knee into the chest. Extend the other leg. Stay here for a breath. Exhale. Nice. And then bring both knees into the chest. Okay. If you're liking this, you want to go slide side to side, you go right ahead. Okay. If you're wanting to take a happy baby here, it's a good time to do it. Okay. You've got all the tools you need. Okay. And if you don't want happy baby, think about extending the legs like a big V, like a big V. What we did in that standing pose. Or you could just keep the knees into the armpits. Okay, just experience the feel. Okay, stay with it. Breathe. Exhale. Soften the belly. Nice. Bring the knees together. Put the feet on the ground one at a time. Arms come out wide, and then just windshield wiper your knees side to side. Good. And then shake out the legs. Okay, we're going to come into our final posture now, Shavasana. So this Shavasana is a bit of a meditation.